Many times in the Bible, we can see the word forgiveness being stated. Forgiveness is not just a saying. Forgiveness is not just a word. Forgiveness is a form of action. So what I mean by that is like when you forgive, you will never forget. I know people say forgive and forget, but you won't ever forget. Whatever happened has happened. Like how some stuff has happened to me, like how people are bullied me or hurt me or like disrespected me or mocked me, like that I will never forget that, but I can forgive myself for going through that situation, and I can forgive the people who did that to me. Like, and also when people say like forget, you can't forget. It's already happened. But when I mean forgive, it's like every time that moment or that situation comes back into your mind, it doesn't hurt you. It doesn't make you feel weird internally. Like you still feel like a normal person. You still feel like since you forgave, it doesn't hold anything against you. Like every time it comes into your mind, you don't feel a sense of anger. You don't feel a sense of revenge. You don't feel like you need to get revenge because you left it, because you just feel good. And God knows how we're humans, that it's gonna be hard for us to forgive, and it's a process. Like forgiving is not just a one-time thing. It's not just something that you can say, oh, I forgive you, and then just pass on and everything's all right. No, it might still run through your mind a few times. It might live in your mind for years. Like forgiveness might take months, it might take weeks, it might take years. But like literally, we still have to work on forgiving. Forgiveness is so powerful because forgiveness is not just for them, but it's also for you. It's not just for God, but it's also for you. It sets your mind free from that situation or situations. It sets you free from it. So like forgiveness, like we have to learn how to forgive. Forgiving in your heart. Forgiving, you can't just speak it. You can't just say the word forgiving. Like how somebody says they love you, they can't just say they love you without any action, without any form of action behind it. If you love somebody, you're gonna show them you love them. Words don't mean anything if there's no action behind it. So if you forgive somebody, doesn't mean you have to hang out with them like how you used to. Doesn't mean you have to be friends with them like how you used to. No, forgiving means that you could walk past them without any hatred in your heart towards them. Forgiving means that when you walk past them, you won't have any anger towards them. So forgiving, we have to learn how to forgive. Because me, I've gone through a lot of stuff, and I've had a problem with forgiving people. But the Lord has been working through me and working in my heart just to learn how to forgive people, especially no matter what they have done. Forgive them. And forgiving does not mean you have to get back and then you guys are on the same level and all this other type of stuff, and then you're like, oh yeah, we're good, then boom. No, forgiving means that you do not have to get back. Forgiving means that you're gonna leave whatever any room of vengeance to the Lord, because vengeance is for the Lord. If we take vengeance for ourselves, that means we're also doing evil. Trying to get vengeance on somebody else is not of God. But leaving vengeance for God and leaving it up to God is what we should be doing. If you have enemies, you gotta forgive them. If you have people that have hurt you in your past, no matter how badly they have hurt you, you have to forgive, because forgiveness it sets you free. It really sets you free. It sets your mind free from the situation or situations that have happened in your past. So don't worry, just forgive them. You do not have to be you do not have to be friends with them like how you used to. You do not have to hang out with them like you used to. Forgiveness sets your mind free from that situation. It sets your mind free from any anger, any pride, or any envy, or any hatred in that situation, or the people involved in that situation. So please forgive. We have to learn how to forgive.